I think that would probably be a female. The way I'm looking at it. The person, if she's going to be that young, it might be a teenager or something.
You see, when I first saw this video, I said something. I said, that is like a child. It is either this video has nothing to do with that sound. Okay? That they just take that sound, yeah, because there's a way you can take a sound, add it on a different video. Okay. But the thing is this, where are they bringing that sound as well from? You see? But me, I don't want to assume anything about the video. I want forensic to be done on this video. They can remove this watermark. There are tools that will remove this watermark. And questioning will start. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The first thing to do is to remove this watermark and even see which child is that. There's child and investigate, is this child even familiar to anybody? What if that child happens to be Karimo's child? And what if upon investigation, they see that it was MOHBAD house and Karimo's child? You see, you want to investigate further. Sure, understand? But people saying that, hey, don't check the video, forget about it. You can't do that.
But the ties in that video hey, my watch.
It matched MOHBAD house. It matched with MOHBAD house.
I'm putting my watch.
Yes. Oh check the one that Yomi did and the one that inside that also posted. Let me check the one that said I posted. It matches. It matches with it. Sure you get.
But the video I saw, the ties in MOHBAD new house is shining ties. It's all these shiny ties.
No. Wait. There is white tiles, there is brown tiles. Wait, let me show you one.
For how you can see motor, see the tile just from there.
Wait. Look at MOHBAD Kyle's house. This is when they packed out of that house and then this person recorded it. Can you see the tiles?
Is this the new house, right?
Yes, and it's not the same tiles in all the rooms. If you go to the parlor where MOHBAD, where the senator came, that one is more white. But this one in this room, in MOHBAD room, is dark. Like it's not dark, I mean brownish in color.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is MOHBAD room, not the sitting room,
yes.
Not the living room.
Not the living room.
The bedroom. Okay.
You know, enjoy your life. Papa don't die. They don't empty everywhere. They want to sell everything.
And the voice of this guy is the voice of the guy who saw MOHBAD in the hospital. Listen. You know, there was a guy who said, I saw MOHBAD in the hospital, right? Listen. If you see this guy's voice, the sound is Tana. Let me play it. Look, don't listen to the voice.
If you don't enjoy yourself for how you can see motor, see the tire. Now in motor do this. See. Sally Poppy house they front there. Sally Poppy house they front for them. See the room. If you don't enjoy your life, Papa don't die, they don't empty everywhere. They want to sell everything. See MOHBAD road. This one pay me.
So this guy is Eastern Abbey.
Oh boy.
This time, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Then now let me play the other guy who's from MOHBAD, because one, what is this particular guy going to do in MOHBAD house? Okay.
This is one of the landlord or agents now.
Just wait, relax. Just relax. One of the landlord or agent. Relax. I hope I can see that video now.
Hospital that morning when MOHBAD arrived.
he came with one guy, the same guy that his video was trending on social media that was shouting, Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead. And that's why I told you that guy, he had a lot of questions to answer because he know a lot of things that Nigerians don't know. The same guy he came with, and he is the same guy that took him out of hospital. Now, I was at the hospital that morning when he arrived, and I even took a picture with him. I will send you the picture. So when he came, I was happy to see him. I requested if I can take a picture with him, and he said no problem. Though I noticed he looked so down, he was looking so down that morning. I was not happy initially because they gave me appointment, and I got there. I stayed there for almost an hour. They told me that the doctor is not around. So at the time I got angry, and one of the nurses they came to like calm me down that the doctor will soon arrive. So while we were talking, Mohbad came in with the guy. So I saw him and instantly I was lightened up and I was like, Mohbad, I used to listen to your song. I'm one of your fans. Can I please take a picture with you? And he said, okay, no problem. So after taking this picture with him, he went inside. And I was sitting down at the reception there. I was just looking at the picture. Then after 20 minutes, after 15 to 20 minutes that he went inside, started noticing that they were just moving around. A lot of confusion. I couldn't understand. I noticed that they were trying to make call, they were trying to call some people, the nurses, they were just walking around. And something was not just right. So I had to like stand up. I needed to ask someone like what's going on because at the time I was even kind of afraid if I'm safe there. So I had to I saw the nurse that was trying to like calm me down earlier. So I called her and I was like, what happened? She whispered to my ear that they gave Mohbad injection and he collapsed. So I was shocked. Mohbad, I wanted to shout. Before I know, even the nurse because I wanted to like ask her, what happened? Before I know, she left me. So I was kind of confused. In that confused state, I was just standing around. Before my own very eyes, this same guy that came with Mohbad rushed him out of the hospital, shirtless, out of the hospital, and everything just happened so fast. Normally, okay, you gave a patient an injection and he passed out. At least the hospital will do something or try something to at least try to resuscitate him or try to do something, even if he passed out or maybe he's confirmed dead, he's finally confirmed dead. Maybe the hospital will even be the one to even arrange properly to even take him to mortuary or so. But the guy with some nurses, they were the one that rushed this guy out horribly in my presence, and I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? I tried to ask questions, nobody answered me, and at the time I later did not even take my injection that I went there to take. So God, this life.
Papariano, at this point,
this guy is even more believable than all of them.
Yes, you see, at this point that he started crying, you don't choke with a lie. He can't continue with a lie anymore.
No. I won't say, let me say something right, please. Wait. I will not say people should disregard all these informations. Please don't. In an investigation, you work with every leading information. This is somebody that can be sorted out. All right. That's how I say there's poor investigation in this case. This guy said that he was there in the morning and he saw Mohbad OG, the same guy that's a Mohbad photographer, the same guy that woman narrated that when Mohbad was conversing, that she ran out to the neighbor to call for a car. And they asked woman, who did you leave in the room with Mohbad? Woman said, the photographer. So now this guy is claiming that in the morning, Mohbad and that photographer, don't forget, that is the same photographer who announced Mohbad to be dead. That says, Mohbad is dead. That's Mohbad photographer. So that's the same guy that will make claim that he left with Mohbad. The same guy who announced Mohbad dead. The same guy who this particular person. In fact, wait, it didn't even finish. I didn't finish it, please. I'm sorry. Don't say the lie. Let me take it back
not
again.
even arranged properly to even take him to mortuary or so. But the guy with some nurses, they were the one that rushed this guy out hurriedly in my presence, and I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? I tried to ask questions, nobody answered me, and at the time, I later did not even take my injection that I went there to take. So, God, this life. There's nothing in this life. There's nothing in this life. This is someone I saw. I saw him in my own eyes that morning. I saw him. I took a picture of him. I saw him. This is why this thing is paining me. Wallahi. It's like, what? Before I know, I was still at the hospital. When I heard the news that he was dead. And I saw quick. These people did not even try to do anything safe. They did not even, in fact, these people, they did not try at all to help this guy. Like it was deliberate attempt. So good. So like I was saying.
Okay, no, this is not the longer one. In the longer one, he was saying, anybody who is interested, should I play a longer one? That one, you just go to YouTube, type boy who witnessed MOHBAD dead in the hospital. People should know how to search something. Now, let me go to YouTube and type it. In the longer one, he was even accusing the photographer. He was saying that Nigerians should hold the photographer. That is that guy who announced MOHBAD's death, who is a photographer, that Nigerians should owe him responsible. They should like drag that guy. So let me just type it on YouTube. Oh my God, it's this one with YouTube. Come back to this other one.
It could have been easy to verify this guy's statement. He could, if he told us,
because this guy seems right. Yeah, this guy is what
he's talking about.
Yeah, this guy, one, he would have been registered to that hospital. There are two things that happen here. Let me try to see if I can debunk his lies, and let me see if I can prove that what he's saying is correct. To prove that what.
Can I ask a question now? Who is lying to us? If the boy say he saw when they brought MOHBAD to the hospital and he took a picture with MOHBAD, and the hospital says that they brought MOHBAD dead already, so who are we going to believe now?
That's why I'm saying that right? I have my reservation about the first hospital. The first Kuramate hospital never issued any. In fact, it took time for us to even know that hospital was involved in this case. This particular guy video has gone viral. All right, everybody was asking, where is the hospital? People were mad. So hospital never bothered coming out. It was later, like let me say, like almost 1 month later, that we got to know that there was second hospital, because second hospital published. Don't forget, they went to first hospital according to the police, 3:43 p.m. Second hospital 4:30 p.m. But second hospital published a statement. Talk about when MOHBAD was brought in, be hiding, give every information. But the first hospital never said anything till today. Nothing. Till today.
So how do we come across 3:45? Who let us know he was in first hospital at 3:45?
The police claim they spoke to the both hospital.
Okay.
But the second hospital, Dr. Chigozie, the first one is Dr. Morayo.
The hospital probably gave information to the police instead of speaking to the public.
That's what I'm saying, that they're supposed to publish a disclaimer, because there was so many accusations that MOHBAD died in the hospital at the time. The second hospital came out to make a disclaimer, but the first hospital, there's nothing that came out from them. So I mean, that calls for findings. That's
why I said they didn't come out publicly. They might have talked to the police.
They spoke to the police, not that they might have, because police said that they spoke to them.
They spoke to them, so
yes. So let me try to debunk the lies. Okay, now first let's listen to this guy. Then I'll try to debunk the lies.
collapse. So now people are telling us this story go long. Okay, now under evidence video, so the guy will see Mohbad that morning for hospital before they come to say Mohbad don't die. I'm not gonna listen to this guy. I'm gonna hear what this guy talk about what really happened for that hospital before they come pronounce say Mohbad don't die. Okay, guys, don't forget to subscribe as usual. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Drop your likes. Make sure say this video go viral. We need to get justice for Mohbad. Something is fishing. But yeah, go watch and make us see now.
So like I was saying, I was at the hospital that morning when Mohbad arrived. He came with one guy, the same guy that his video was trending on social media that was shouting, Mohbad is dead, Mohbad is dead. And that's why I told you that that guy, he had a lot of questions to answer because he know a lot of things that Nigerians don't know. The same guy he came with, and he is the same guy that took him out of hospital. Now, I was at the hospital that morning when he arrived, and I even took a picture with him. I will send you the picture. So when he came, I was happy to see him. I requested if I can take a picture with him, and he said no problem. Though I noticed he looked so down, he was looking so down that morning. I was not happy initially because they gave me appointment, and I got there. I stayed there for almost an hour. They told me that the doctor is not around. So at the time I got angry, and one of the nurses they came to like calm me down that the doctor will soon arrive. So while we were talking, Mohbad came in with the guy. So I saw him and instantly I will
play. Just give me 1 minute, one guy. Guys, I'm trying to confirm something. Maybe I'm the one not hearing very well. I'm trying to match his voice with this other guy's voice. So please listen carefully. Fine. We can establish that they are both from the east, right? Can we establish again that this other guy is from the east?
Yes.
Yeah. So now we have established that they are both from the east. Now don't forget again another thing. When people speak English, they will sound a little bit different from when they speak broken. Okay, he was speaking broken in this other side. Yeah, he was speaking English. So let me play it and let's match the voice. Because I'm thinking this guy has something. There's something he knows. Maybe it's part of the narrative. You, this same external guy, will never see your face. You, the same agent. You, the same person that went to hospital. No other person.
The guy is a setup, Papariano.
Listen, just wait. Don't conclude, please. Just wait.
I see Mohbad house.
Did you see that voice alone? That's MOHBAD house. See the way you pronounce Mohbad. Okay, just take a look at the sound, the way he pronounces Mohbad, right? In this whole stuff, and just speak some certain things he pronounced. And when I play the other one, because at least this is not about English now. This the way he pronounce some certain words. Look at it and then compare it. Let me play it.
I see Mohbad house. Okay, enjoy yourself. If you don't enjoy yourself for hide, I see motor, see the tire. Now motor with this. See. The puppy house they front there. The puppy house they front for me.
Okay, let me play the second one.
lightened up, and I was like, Mohbad, I used to listen to your song. I'm one of your fans. Can I please take a picture with you? And he said, okay, no problem. So after taking this picture with him, he went inside. He went inside, and I was sitting down at the...
Wumi fans, please, when I ask my questions, I don't ask you guys, okay? And I'll never take you guys serious. If 100 Wumi fans answer something, I swear, when I'm asking serious question, once I don't know you, no matter what you say, just consider it irrelevant. One, if you are Wumi fans, I know you, I won't take whatever you say into account. And if I don't know your account, it's strange. If I ask my question, don't answer. I'm asking people that I know who has fair thinking, who can at least justify whatever they say. Okay? So just know that. Don't think that because you put in so much comment there, it's not. Don't think that I'm stupid to be carried away by that. I have my own sense. So keep doing your best to cover up a crime, but I'm not like, I won't do that shit.
Papariano.
Just wait, let me
deep
wait.
Charlie Poppy House, they front there. Charlie Poppy House, they front for it. See who? To not enjoy your life, Papa don't die, but don't empty everywhere. They want to sell everything. See MOHBAD go. This one pay me.
All right. And now don't forget the timbre of his voice at this point, at this other side, is calm. It's calm. It's not speaking with tension. There's difference between when, yeah, when you speak, let's say for example, like me, I speak listener. I just want to show how this video be now, because this is film, you know. And then there's another part of my voice like this. I just want to show how this video be, because now like this now they feel, you know, this one, I want to show this video. This video gets something where we say, how things go be like this now? How things go be like this now? This guy is as if I just not. It's went from, I just want to show how things be now, because this one, this video, this guy where I see for you just now. Can you see the difference? One is cool, one is high, one is calm.
Yeah.
Calm. The other one is high.
He has the paranoid side.
But the texture, I'm looking at the texture of the voice, maybe the brightness or maybe the thickness.
Or the tone.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think they are not the same. One is the one that speak in the hospital have a light voice than the one that speak at home. The one that speak at home have a deep voice, and their sound is kind of different. I don't
The
think.
guy don't mature.
Yeah, I don't think they are the same. They are not the same.
The one that speaks at home.
Let me play the other one. Listen. But don't forget, the guy was speaking with high notes. Yes.
Yeah, because he's speaking for
questions to answer, because he know a lot of things that Nigerians don't know. The same guy he came with, and he is the same guy that took him out of hospital. Now, I was at the hospital that morning when he arrived, and I even took a picture with him. I will send you the picture. So when he came, I was happy to see him. I requested if I can take a picture with him, and he said no problem. Though I noticed he looked so down, he was looking so down that morning. I was not happy initially because they gave me appointment. And I got there, I stayed there for almost an hour. They told me that the doctor is not around. So at the time I got angry. And one of the nurses, they came to like calm me down that the doctor will soon arrive. So while we were talking, MOHBAD came in with the guy. So I saw him, and instantly I was lightened up, and I was like, MOHBAD, I used to listen to your song. I'm one of your fans. Can I please take a picture with you? And he said, okay, no problem. So after taking this picture with him, he went inside. He went inside, and I was sitting down at the reception there. I was just looking at the picture. Then after 20 minutes, after 15 to 20 minutes that he went inside, started noticing that they were just moving around, a lot of confusion. I couldn't understand. I noticed that they were trying to make call, they were trying to call some people, the nurses, they were just walking around. And something was not just right. So I have to like stand up. I needed to ask someone like what's going on, because at the time I was even like kind of afraid if I'm safe there. So I had to like I saw the nurse that was trying to like calm me down earlier. So I called her and I was like, what happened? She whispered to my ear that they gave MOHBAD injection and he collapsed. So I was shocked. I wanted to shout. Before I know, even the nurse because I wanted to like ask her, what happened? Before I know, she left me. So I was kind of confused. In that confused state, I was just standing around. Before my own very eyes, this same guy that came with MOHBAD rushed him out of the hospital, shirtless, out of the hospital, and everything just happened so fast. Normally, okay, you gave a patient an injection and he passed out. At least the hospital will do something or try something to at least try to resuscitate him or try to do something, even if he passed out or maybe he's confirmed dead, he's finally confirmed dead. Maybe the hospital will even be the one to even arrange properly to even take him to mortuary or so. But the guy with some nurses, they were the one that rushed this guy out horribly in my presence, and I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? I tried to ask questions, nobody answered me, and at the time I later did not even take my I later did not even take my injection that I went there to take. So, God, this life. There's nothing in this life. This life. This is someone I saw. I saw him in my own eyes that morning. I saw him. I saw him. I took a picture of him. I saw him. This is why this thing is paining me. Wallahi. It's like, what? Before I know, I was still at the hospital. I was still at the hospital when I heard the news that he was dead. And I so quick. These people did not even try to do anything safe. They did not even, in fact, these people they did not try at all to help this guy. Like it was deliberate attempt. Oh God.
This guy is trying to push the narrative that Mo came alive into
Do you
Pyramid.
think that Nottingham Forest can qualify for the Champions League?
Which one is Nottingham Forest again? The guy is trying to push a narrative that Mo came
Let
into
me tell
Pyramid.
you something about these two records, right? The two records, this boy that just spoke now, he recorded it. The phone was on speaker when he was recording this. And it's a closed environment without anybody. And it sounds like it's not a bedroom. He's not in a bedroom that have furnitures. Wherever he was recording this thing phone.
Let me tell you the other one. That's, yeah, you're correct. This other one, this other one. Because they are both look alike.
Enjoy yourself. If you not enjoy yourself, how you see motor, see the tire. Now motor do this. See. Charlie Poppy House, they front there. Charlie Poppy House, they front for you. See the rules. If you not enjoy your life, Papa don't die, but don't empty everywhere. They want to sell everything. See,
They want to sell everything.
Papariano, you know why they are mistaking the voice? Because in this very video now, he's using pidgin English, you understand? So the voice
And
must be...
yes, it was coming from outside to a room.
Yes.
But anyway,
And
let's forget about the audio, the voice. Let's just analyze the meaning behind the video.
Okay, for me, the meaning behind the first one, we can take it serious, locate the boy who sent him to record this voice note. Okay? Because seeing MOHBAD go in there alive, like he said, that he took a picture with MOHBAD, the only way I'll believe him, let him post the picture. Yes. For the last moment that he saw MOHBAD. Okay? That's the only way his narrative will be important to this case. If not for me, it's still the same story of MOHBAD don't die, MOHBAD don't die. It's still the same planned work.
But if we go by the fact that they said MOHBAD and DJ Mpami came down to take a bike to the hospital, it's kind of sounding the way the guy said he came in with a guy. That MOHBAD came in with a guy to the hospital. Because the narrative out there is that...
It's in the morning. It's in the morning.
Yeah, it might be lost of time, probably because he didn't actually give up.
Don't forget. He went in there in the morning to take
In the morning, yeah.
He went in the morning. And he can't forget that morning.
And the doctor was not around in that morning.
And he was waiting.
Yes. And the doctor asked him to wait.
The doctor was around in this case.
Yes.
Good morning, guys.
Even in MOHBAD's case, the doctor is not still yet around.
Papariano, this is what I think, right? This is my own thinking. It seems this is like a planned initially planned video work to say that the hospital was guilty of killing MOHBAD. Because when you look at this narrative, it's building up that, oh, the hospital, why did they treat him like this? Are you getting the point? So I think the timing sequence is what made this video more complicated now. Maybe that was the initial plan, and then if that didn't work, and then they faced the nurse scenario at home. Are you getting the point? So, and this video has already gone viral. So to retrieve this, it's now becoming an headache. So what I would say is the police should actually invite this guy as a subject of interest and
They
ask
have
him
not.
questions.
Since 2 years, they have not. Since 2 years, they have forgotten about him.
They have not seen him.
This is what they should have done in their investigation. Just imagine you are a police officer. Okay, maybe 1 week after somebody died, you hear this. Is that not even where you want to start? That's where you want to start.
No, because
This is a clear, different story.
his articulation is very disturbing.
And he was crying, mentioning, and he even mentioned the same guy.
Yeah, he mentioned
Mohbad dead.
No,
That's another thing again. And he even accused that guy that they should hold that guy.
can you imagine? So it's a subject of interest.
If it's part of them, would they be saying they should be holding that guy? That's another part of it again.
Look up the things.
The boy with the dreadlocks in that car, where is he from? Is he from the east or not?
That guy should be Yoruba now. That day
I
West.
don't think any is.
Ade, his name is Yoruba. Ade is Yoruba.
They are all Yorubas.
Yes, they are almost Mumbai friends are Yoruba.
But what may I think is that that boy information according to that hospital location. Number one, that picture was not taken. That one not lie. There was no picture, and that is why he couldn't bring evidence of that pictures out.
That's what he should have brought in to defend himself. But
Yes.
another thing I'm thinking is, what if this guy made this recorded this audio, okay? Like after recording it, because he's a patient of that hospital, so his informations are with that hospital, and they contacted him and they told him not to talk about anything like this again. Yeah, they can contact him.
Whichever way, the police should go after this
But
guy.
the guy didn't mention his name, so how can they?
No, you're not getting the point. I mean that hospital. Any hospital can be. They can notice him. They can know that this person was there. That did
At the hospital, there's a lot of CCTV camera.
Exactly.
Facial recognition will be a starting point. You know.
Exactly. So they will call the guy who knew whether this guy was bribed to change, like not to even talk about anything like this again, and who knew whether this guy was part of this narrative. They were trying to cover up what happened in the house by just putting it on the hospital that exactly, because maybe at that time they are scared, worried, they don't know, they
panicking what to do.
Yeah, they cannot bear it, so they have to quickly put it on something else. That's why they start accusing Aramali, accusing hospital, accusing Prime Boy. They were looking for something to put it on. So this could have been their early attempt.
At this point now, I think break the silence should take this boy's record and indict the hospital.
Which hospital? You cannot know. This guy again didn't mention the hospital. That's another conspiracy. This guy too might be a scam. This guy should have mentioned a hospital that
He didn't.
Exactly. So he didn't mention hospital. He didn't mention his name. He didn't give anything that is traceable. He only gave information which we cannot rely on.
And he didn't mention the time also.
He said morning, yes, and he didn't mention the day.
The only people that can answer is the police. Police can go to the two hospital, do a facial recognition of the video of the CCTV in the hospital. Simple.
Exactly.
You know,
they will just go in the morning of Tuesday and Monday. Simple. Of that same day, they will wind the camera back. But again, believe me, right? If you ask it today, go to Kuramet Hospital, ask for video when MOHBAD came in, they will never give to you. The same thing with care. That's why you know that something happened. I'm telling you. And me, I'm even believing, even before MOHBAD get to his estate, something has happened to him. There's so many conspiracy. Before we online people start coming into this, the initial stories themselves allow for more conspiracies to come, because the wife who knew what happened to her husband, she never talked. in front of the wife, someone was stating the fact that a knife was used to stab Mohbad, and they showed that Mohbad went, and the wife was quiet about it.
That's what I was saying, that the journey back to the home, we want to see how Mohbad actually came out of his car and went inside the house. All those things are very crucial.
I can still bet anybody. Mohbad didn't come back that home normal.
Thank you.
No, people are just saying that he died at home. I'm letting you guys understand. People don't understand crime. It means me, I can commit crime and get away with it. Because when I see what people think, I'm telling you, even if Mohbad has died on the way, or even in Ikorodu or something happened, okay, and decide to cover it up, now they'll be thinking that if they say it exactly how it happened there, all right, then it means whoever that did it will be arrested, or whoever that sent someone to do it will be arrested, all right? Then they can't cover any shit. What if it was a big man who sent someone to come stab Mohbad? All right, and then right now you want them to tell their truth, and they said yes, somebody stabbed Mohbad, and the person's arrested. Who sent you? Then they mention somebody. Then this problem. But they might think that, okay, what can we do to free all of us? What if we say that we got home, Mohbad was fine, everything was cool, he wasn't having an issue, okay? He was having just little pain, and then a nurse came, and they would just bribe a nurse. A nurse came, okay, and a nurse treated him, and he died. And then they will pack injections, like fake something, just put there. They will say this is what remain. We also what they did. We also what they did to us. Just imagine a house that Baba Mohbad saw blood. He saw so many blood, bed sheet stain, all of those things, right? That is on Tuesday. When police came there to investigate, they were able to see syringes that was left, injections left by the nurse. But all those blood, all those things that were implicated, those ones were taken away. It's because they are trying to give you the nurse narrative. Because on a good day, all those things are supposed to be thrown away.
There's so many things. Why are they cleaning up? Why are they washing more shit? There's so many things.
They wash Mohbad shit, wash the bed sheet, clean all the necessary place, and then they leave syringes there. What is that?
And they forget
they are prepared. They were fully prepared for a criminal case to come.
Thank you.
For Karimo to come all the way from America to come and still meet some of those syringes and everything now. No.
And they even made a mistake with the combo of those medication. When you look at it, you cannot but ask your question. Is this for just one person?
Yeah.
Because they're so hasty to make sure they have bring that in, bring that also in. That's possible. Bring those in. And then police went there with the Sherlock Holmes treatment, said they find all this stuff. That's the only thing they can investigate. The police, Nigerian police. Come on.
You know what I was thinking, guys? You see that place they say Mohbad is dead. I believe it was when he got back from something definitely happened to Mohbad on the way back home, and they couldn't get him up, and they had to park that car because that car was not a moving car.
What if it's even on the way? What if it's even in the morning?
If they ambush them? What if they ambush them? We don't know.
Yep. Then now look at all the bump. You see, at the end of the day, it could be they all fought for their life. You understand? They ambushed them and they all fought for their life. You understand? And they overpowered them. It could be. You see, because all those bumps on Wumi's head, nobody is talking about it. How did she get it? Nobody is talking about it.
But if they are fighting for their life, maybe someone blocked them or come across their way. How come Liam escaped the whole fight?
No, it's a target. No. Assassination is target. Assassination is whoever that is on the target. And somebody among them must know. They must conspire that, okay, we agree to it. Just eliminate that person. Don't touch any other person.
Okay.
Yep.
Somebody will send them.
Stop them.
Because if
by
somebody just,
them on the third mainland bridge.
if somebody just stopped them, that one would have been easy. They would have even said that we're coming back home and we're attacked. In fact, I was injured. This person was injured. Now they can excuse themselves, but because the reason why they can't excuse themselves is because they know that they are part of it. Anything that you are part of, you hardly speak against it because you know that if it goes in deeply, you will be sorted out. So they will not speak. Wumi is not comfortable even speaking about how Mohbad died. From you, if you see her, she will ever say that she will tell you that nurse was involved.
Yeah, you know that.
They are accusing me.
Thank you.
And she just said nasty
she couldn't put the story together. When she did
but when you see her, she's defending her baby. Yeah.
When she's looking up all the time to talk.
When you see her, she's defending her baby. She defend her baby with her last breath. Baby. Because that is
very mad when she's defending Leanne.
Yeah, but when it comes to talk about what she witnessed,
it becomes cold water.
It's like they are writing her a script that she's just reading.
Yes, that she doesn't even care about it. Her body language can tell you how.
No, she wasn't composed at all. Yes, I think the nurse came. Yeah, and this. Okay, come on.
Talking as if she's tired of the MOHBAD even before the MOHBAD ends itself.
Well, to me, I think DJ Bami should be questioned a lot actually because he was the one that was with Mo on the bike. He should be able to tell us when they got to the hospital. Did Mohbad walk with his leg into the premises? Was Mohbad shoveled on the wheelchair after the bike? What happened when they got to the premises? At least they said, according to the narrative flying now, we all agreed that okay, fine. Let's say they took a bike to the hospital. That's the first hospital, Kuramed. So when you get to Kuramed, what happened? Did you shovel Mohbad into the hospital? Did Mohbad walk himself? Corona should be able to ask all these questions from him. Because at least he was there before others arrived at Kuramed. He was with Mohbad. He got with Mohbad to the hospital. So let him tell us. And the CCTV of Kuramed which correspond.
It doesn't even make sense with them bringing Mohbad with an Okada and then the hospital declaring Mohbad brought in dead. That doesn't even make sense.
Okay, did Kuramed said he's brought in dead also?
Yes, the two hospitals said so. That is brought in dead.
So he should be able to tell us how did they put him on the wheelchair direct?
None of them is giving any explanation. They are just defending themselves in a way that
the worst part of it is the hospitals. Really, the first hospital is the worst part.
Papariano, did you want them to shut down their hospital? They are in Lekki. Anything can happen in Lekki. They will shut down their hospitals.
But that first hospital is not really giving the right consign at all because at DB. But the second hospital is complying, but better than the first hospital.
But Corona can help question DJ Bami. I don't know what the legal team are doing when DJ Bami came because I knew they would have known about the story of DJ Bami putting him on Okada and stuff like that. So why are they not questioning DJ Bami about the last actions of
the government? The government that is representing us, why are they not questioning these people? It's not the legal team. The government should do the questioning. They are the one.
I mean, at Corona inquest, they have the opportunity to question witnesses. I'm just talking about generally now. If you said the government is not working, at least they gave them Corona inquest, which is publicized. Why are they not asking those questions? At least they are the witness of the last moment. At least there are some certain questions that should be thrown to them that even if they now lied, it will expose them. Because if the Jebami could lie about how Mohbad did in the hospital, then CCTV footage in Kuramed can easily show that no, when you brought this person, even if you brought him on Okada, he wasn't walking, he wasn't talking, we have to put him on the crush or something like that, or on the wheelchair or something like that. So at least we can counter their testimony in that aspect. But if the question is not coming, they will not answer. They will only talk about what you ask them sometimes and maybe throw more explanations to what they feel they need to say to defend themselves. If it's anybody in that shoe, they will do the same thing. That's what your lawyer will coach you to do. You don't answer questions that are not asked. And if you need to throw more explanation to the ones that are asked, make sure you pull off a defense. It's just as simple as that. So it's the legal team or the people in the court that will have to throw them some shocking questions that they will not have anywhere to hide. These people are not that smart that they will be more intelligent than the lawyers or the people at court. No, it's not possible, except if the lawyers at court are not doing the right thing or choose not to do the right thing. There are some questions you ask witnesses that if it's lying safe, you go trust it because evidence there we go counter them.
You see, at this point, break the silence is the man of the moment, the odogu of the moment, according to them. At this point, I think break the silence lawyer need to be representing the public in the court to ask some of these questions, along with Baba Mohbad's
lawyer. It's not in the court. No, it's not in the corona.
It's not in the corona. It's not? But anybody can go in there and ask questions. If they are...
Well, I don't think he's interested in the corona. He doesn't... Okay. And I've said it from the beginning, he's supposed to at least be in the corona, like where he can point them towards the direction. For example, like we want the CCTV camera of the estate and all of those things of the hospital, and to see whether they will accept it. But again, that inquest, they already know what they want to achieve, like how I seen it.
Yeah.
And Baba Group, they are not noticing that a lot is not going right. Baba Group, right? Then they are just following just like Mum. They are just following whatever they see, whatever they hear. I'm trying to see the magic they want to perform. I swear. It was very interesting. I want to see whether Wahab Shitu will stop inquest, because it is inquest that wants to finalize their result. Because now you are agreeing with them. You are not doing things that will show something miracle. You are just agreeing with them. Very soon they will end the inquest and they will finalize their result. And then you'll be shouting, no, they did Ojoro, they did that. But hey, when you were there, what did you do? What evidence have you got? Take it to court.
You know what the inquest judge said to people last week? He said when they went to the people on the audience wanted to ask Naira Marley a question. The Baba Mohbad want to ask him a question from the video on the internet. The lawyer said no. The judge said no. If you have it on PDF, yes, you can play it or you can bring it, but just to answer it now. Sammy Larry is supposed to be there with Naira Marley last week, but he wasn't there. I believe the next inquest, Sammy Larry is going to come. Have they put those things together where Sammy Larry was chasing this boy with the machete and all that? Are they put it together to present it to Sammy Larry in front of the inquest? This is who is this? Are you
That's
the one?
What you will see that even if Sammy Larry has to come, maybe he will call them through WhatsApp as well.
Yes, now that one a Baba of Lagos now.
He will call them through WhatsApp.
You know what, Papariano was worried is when Namali was asked question about Sam Larry relationship, he played it down completely. Yeah.
Ricchy,
don't forget, he has spoken to his lawyer. If you come there and claim that they are familiar, then they will be asking him that why don't you control Sam Larry, tell him to do this, whatever. But he just had to tell you that there wasn't any much relation, anything like that serious between him and Sam Larry.
Papa,
what do you want to do next?
And has been denied. Ricchy, Sammy Larry has been denied by Oba Elegushi in this MOHBAD case.
Can you imagine?
Now is Naira Marley has denied him also in this case. So everybody is trying to get themselves off this case. Period.
And Papariano, I would say,
you have to bring evidence. Without evidence, you can't nail anybody down. They will all
if Baba Mohbad try to talk to Naira Marley eventually, I think he should refer the court to go and pick up his son Twitter handle on the 6th of October. He had everything documented there. And Sam Larry has never came out to dispute about what Mo wrote on that.
You mean Naira Marley or Sam Larry?
I'm talking about Naira Marley now, right?
Naira Marley responded to that. Naira Marley said Mohbad was drunk.
No. Papa, you're not listening. Mohbad posted the event and wrote comprehensively what happened on that day. Right?
On what day?
On the 6th October 2022.
Okay.
So if you read that, maybe then you can help me to digest it. Maybe.
No, that's what I said. I read it. Naira Marley responded to that tweet that time. Okay. Let me show you what Naira Marley said. Naira Marley responded to it. He said Mohbad is intoxicated, that is affected, that is high, and whatever, that they shouldn't take him serious.
And would it be somebody intoxicated will be able to articulate as much as that? That
is what Naira Marley said. Naira Marley has said that. Let me bring it to you and try to play it. He said it's high, that he's forgetting his lyrics.
No. Okay, maybe you're talking about two separate events now, right? Ricchy. Are you saying?
I'm talking about the same thing. Like, I mean, just wait, let me play it for you. I'm the one who brought it out here right now. You know, I played it from an analysis, from a video that was being analyzed. So, like, after the attack, after Mohbad is the one that first went on Twitter and said all of those things. Then, because fans were having interest, then Naira Marley responded and said that everything would be resolved within the label, that it would resolve it within the label. That is high, whatever.
But has he ever acknowledged he was there when Mohbad was
Yes, acknowledged, and he said Mohbad was the one who orchestrated the attack on those guys. I'm trying to bring his response somewhere here. Okay, this is Naira Marley's response. Moment, where is it? All right, so he said, Mohbad has a history of getting intoxicated, which affects his emotions and actions. However, all issues will be resolved amicably within the record label. That was his response to what Mohbad put out.
And does that response matches what Mohbad wrote?
So I Twitter page and was talking about what Naira Marley and his label did to him, saying that he was assaulted and literally beaten up at the Malian's house. Following this tweet, Naira Marley had to respond, saying that Mohbad has a history of getting intoxicated, which affects his emotions and actions. Saying that, however, all issues will be resolved amicably within the record. So this means that they were having issues in the record label. And then, only for Mohbad to return back to his Twitter page, saying that he was not intoxicated. And although he was diagnosed as an emergency hypertensive patient, and he said he's not on drugs or drinks, and his life is at stake.
No, but Mohbad was diagnosed. Like, Mohbad even said about himself that he went crazy because of this matter.
Record. So this means that they were having issues in the record.
No, Mohbad, wait. You are messing up this. Wait, let me show you. Just hear from the beginning. From the beginning, you will see the video of Mohbad himself saying that he went mad because of all these issues, and now he's better and they are still doing
Okay,
the same
guys,
thing.
so on this episode, I am going to be talking about what might have caused Mohbad's death and also what his dad had to say. So we are going to start with looking into when Mohbad took to his Twitter page and was talking about what Naira Marley and his label did to him, saying that he was assaulted and literally beaten up at the Malian's house. Following this tweet, Naira Marley had to respond, saying that Mohbad has a history of getting intoxicated, which affects his emotions and actions. Saying that, however, all issues will be resolved amicably within the record. So this means that they were having issues in the record label. And then, only for Mohbad to return back to his Twitter page, saying that he was not intoxicated. And although he was diagnosed as an emergency hypertensive patient, and he said he's not on drugs
Wait,
or
oh my God.
drinks,
Let me read this place for
and
you.
his life is at stake, saying that, however,
Let me read what Mohbad posted. He said, Mohbad, okay, no. Let me forward it.
all issues will be resolved amicably within the record. So this means that they were having issues in the record label. And then only
Yes. So this is Mohbad. Mohbad post. I'm not intoxicated, but I've just been diagnosed as an emergency hypertensive patient. I'm not on drugs or drinks, and my life is at stake. I'm still getting threats.
Exactly.
So what is emergency hypertensive patient?
Okay. Hypertensive patient is just high blood pressure. Okay.
Okay.
And that came because of his threat to life. Anxiety, depression, right? All those things amount for a 26 or 24-year-old developing high blood pressure. He's too young for that. Extremely young.
Let's continue.
for Mohbad to return back to his Twitter page, saying that he was not intoxicated. And although he was diagnosed as an emergency hypertensive patient, and he said he's not on drugs or drinks, and his life is at stake, and he's still getting threats. He also said that Naira Marley was lying when he released a video where he was explaining what actually happened. And he is saying that this is not the first time that Naira Marley is doing such to him, saying again that his life is being severely threatened. So, during my research on this matter, I actually found a tweet that caught my attention and drew my attention to a tweet that Naira Marley actually posted on his Twitter handle, which was in kind of like a relation to what that person actually said. Let's look into it. Wow. So, I am going to be reading out this tweet out loud. Shocking. Mohbad just sent a VN to my guy, who is his friend, saying Naira Marley uses them as drug traffickers in exchange for mega hits. Zeno was successful in 2 occasions and he refuses going the second time. And the step up came up for him. Right now, Naira Marley is out of the country. Whoa. Now look at this. This is something that is really troubling, and it's highly suspective because I'm thinking that maybe Mohbad doesn't want to do what they want him to do. That's why he's getting threats. And Mohbad is an outspoken person. He comes out to say stuff. He comes out to speak up, and because of that, he's been getting threats because maybe they feel that he's going to say something that is going to implicate them. Now, something really interesting is coming up. Looking at what Naira Marley actually posted on his Twitter handle concerning NDLEA. Naira Marley saying, "What is happening to my brother is disgusting. The injustice is unfair and this is beginning to look like a pattern. First me, now my artist. Free Zinoliski, free Shubomi, free Mice and Doski." Then he said NDLA has released Mohbad after physically assaulting him. Zinoliski is still in custody. The boys are under a lot of stress after being ambushed in the middle of the night with no warrant. I'm urgently returning to Lagos now. So this is it. Could the drug trafficking story actually be true? Because why would NDLA be so much after their ass in the Malian record? Mohbad, on the other hand, kept on talking. He kept on talking and lamenting and screaming out on social media, saying that his life is in danger, saying he's being threatened. Let's watch him.
I don't really mean it like that from my mind. You mean it like that. So I don't know these people are behaving on me. They have been doing bad things on me. I went mad into it because of this issue. Now they are trying to kill me. Everybody in the whole world, please help me if I die. Well, Amalia is in there, Amalia kill me. I beg, if I die like this.
Oh, guys, stop this now. What's wrong?
I beg, I never said I didn't talk. Don't worry. They should know the power house. Oh, yeah, call police. I will go anyway.
Which police
Jésù
officer?
Kristi, Ọlọ́run gbà ní o, Jésù ẹ gbà ní o, Ọlọ́run ẹ gbà ní o, Jésù ẹ gbà ní o. My God.
Have you ever seen somebody which is suffering from columenta, from these things that they take, this high cocaine?
Papariano, you can go that direction, right? But the fact remain, this guy suffered a lot. Consistent anxiety, right?
He was in the wrong place with the wrong people.
Exactly. I mean, you can see what we can see how the reporter actually, subtle and phrase it very well. That report that you just played is for a clever person to understand what the reporter is trying to say. This guy came out to debunk Naira Marley about what Naira Marley was trying to frame him as. And don't forget, the case was still in court about 300 million whatever when he died. And all this alibi, because they're not in the country, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't hold any water. You might not be directly the one that strike the blow, but you can always plan things. We know how mafia operates. It's just too complex. And the only way is if Wumi can be very bold and come and speak up.
So, do you think his father can institute a case against Naira Marley? They will just pay the man off now. They'll just pay him off.
Let me answer that question, right? You see the reason why Papa cannot push or Baba Mohbad things can push anything against Naira Marley. He said in the court some days ago that he don't even know Wumi as Mohbad's wife. And that's the language Baba want to hear. Mind you, Naira Marley have a huge amount of Mohbad's money in his position. Now, if Naira Marley refuse to recognize Wumi as a wife, who is going to be the next beneficiary of Baba Mohbad, of Mohbad's son?
No, we may have to show that.
Yeah.
Wait, please, let's make something clear. Something clear.
I know where you are going.
Yeah, anybody who will deal with Naira Marley, henceforth, anybody who will deal with Naira Marley must take Naira Marley to court. Without court, yes, they cannot resolve the property issues of Mohbad or royalty.
And he says so. He said
unless the only way they can do it without court is if Baba Mohbad, Wumi, Mama, Adura, Blessing, all of them comes in terms. They can resolve it with that. But with the way things are right now, it's going to be in court. And if it go to court, it will not favor Baba Mohbad. To favor Adura, Blessing, if the baby belongs to Mohbad, yes. And even Wumi, but not Baba Mohbad.
Yeah, that's what
they get some percentage, little percentage. Little.
Naira Marley said that Mohbad's reality is there intact. Nothing has touched Mohbad's reality, but the right person.
The right person, the legitimate person. And the legitimate person is either the baby or the brothers of Mohbad. The rightful person in the front of the law. The legitimate is not the mother and the father. It is the brothers and sisters or Mohbad family. That is the baby. Yes, so Baba Mohbad is not even going to go there. Right now, he has lost all those opportunities.
Papariano, may I ask you a question? When Normally came out with that short video, Tani Baba Baby and all that, right? And so, can you tell me what was his intention?
That video has been around for a very long time. I hope you know so. They just made it.
I know. It's an old video. I'm just telling you.
No. I said, please wait now. I said that video, okay, has been around even before Mohbad died, right? So now bringing that video around, let's say for example, let's say for example, me Papariano right now, I have a video, okay, about burial. Let me say I sing a very hot song about that is good to play when somebody died, like a tribute, right? And I found out that there's a big issue of tribute somewhere going on. I would quickly push my song. Sure, you understand what I'm saying? One, the motive is to make money. Because that time everybody want to hear, everybody is on the trend that, Tan Baba Baby. Okay, and it matched with the case on ground. But when that song was sung, it was not actually sung for women because she wasn't even pregnant at the time. Right? When you guys sang that song that time, did you guys knew how the future would be like?
No,
woman wasn't even pregnant.
Okay, I got you. Now, going forward, when Normally coming out to call that he's ready to pay back Mo's royalty. Why didn't he pay when Mo was alive? Why?
Yes, there's always going to be. Okay, now let me tell you this why. Mohbad lawyer said something which is very germane and sacrosanct.
You begin to sound like Yomina.
Not Yomi. I don't know. Does he say it? I've never heard him say so.
Yeah, I just know that.
I mean, when we say germane,
it's sacrilege.
But now the thing is this, right? I want to say something that is authentic. Okay, that is authentic. Mohbad lawyer has been speaking, but people don't listen to him. But maybe when the time comes, they will listen to him and they will understand how to win a case. This thing, but people don't understand that in a case, you have to be strategic and have enough evidence. Not all cases you have to go with your time in court. There are some cases you should already know that this case I'm not taking to court because I'm going to lose it. Mohbad lawyer said that when he met Mohbad, that what he saw with Mohbad, okay, cannot be qualified as a contract. That therefore Mohbad does not have any contract with Naira Marley. You see? But Naira Marley said that there exists a contract between him and Mohbad. Do you understand? So when Mohbad was alive, Mohbad and Naira Marley might have been going back and forth on, okay, Naira Marley might have told him, who knows whether, he said, okay, go, do what you want to do. How do you prove that you were with me, that you have a contract? Prove it. So he may be trying to, use some certain tactics. But now that Mohbad has died, and for him not to look too bad, Mohbad's song has really brought a lot of money. He has made a lot of money. Then he may not even want to give it then because, maybe we're thinking after all how much is even the thing. But now there's a lot of money. Okay? Everybody wants to in Koto
No, forget about Mohbad asset. Forget about Mohbad asset for a second, right? I'm talking about Mohbad asset after it became immobilization. Forget about that.
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. No. After it became immobilization, Mohbad, according to the lawyer said that. Should I read it? Let me read it. No, please wait. No. Let me refresh. Let me read what Mohbad lawyer put out there because we have to work with authentic information, please. Just I will find it out. And anybody want to Google, you can just Google it. Let me just type Mohbad lawyer. Let me Google Mohbad lawyer speak on royalty. This one is not even what he said in the inquest. This one has been already out since Mohbad died. He came out to give out this information. So, okay. And he even repeated part of it in the inquest, so you know that this is his position. Now, where is it? Yeah, okay. Now, somebody asked, they said, who will get the money that Mohbad Music is still making? Depends on the contract signed between the artist and the record label. It also depends on the dictate wishes of the lead artist. Okay, that's not where I'm going. The record label, the record labels, the only way this can be resolved is if a contract is duly executed by the artist and the owner of the record label. No, this is not where I'm going. No, this is not what I want. I have already cleared time with that number, so I can still find it. And reaction as Mohbad attorney provide update on his royalty. I think it's this one. Yes. So reaction as Mohbad attorney provides update on his royalty. It should be this one. I got. Okay. The lawyer of the late singer Irioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, best known as Mohbad, has provided an update on the case for his royalties. According to his attorney, the singer and Malian Records had certain arrangements